Today we are trying to build the strongest professional American football empire in the game stadium. Build concessions units, buy equipment, draft players to give you that winning season. You'll be hiring employees, selling merchandise, training and making the right business decisions as you watch your franchise rise to the sky. Now, this one's low complexity, plays 2 to 5, takes 60 to 90 minutes, and we can see the designer and publisher there. Let's head over to the stadium.
Okay, here we are literally at the stadium. You've got this awesome 3D stadium here with levels to it. You can see we're going to try and win with the season, the playoffs, the championship and the bowl game. But this is not all about American football. This is the economic side of running these halftime shows, these kiosks, these license stores, the Platinum Club Suite to get income from round to round. You've got all these actions here. We're going to be getting these players as well, which are going to give us win tokens and money we're going to need to find from somewhere to pay for those. Now each player got a free player setup today. We've got reds, blues and oranges, and you start with 2 of these VPs. Not victory points, these are your vice presidents, and this player is started off at random with the commissioner sort of a token there. Okay, we have some employees down here, and the employees are in blue, and you're going to be attaining these as you go on. You have to pay them salaries and they give you benefits from round to round. We've got the players up here. So each player has got free money to begin with. We've just out of camera view, and they've got 7 colour cubes. Once you have placed all your cubes out, once one player has placed them all out, that's going to trigger the game end. You play out that round and you see who has the most victory points. And these VPs are going to be attained from potentially your employees. You can see there's a load on the board here, depending how well you do with those win tokens. There's some around the stands here. There's also some just out of camera view. You can attain some of these when you trade and draft players, and there's some money you can attain as well. And I've just kept these out of camera view as well. But first owner to have free cubes on the field and free cubes on the board, you're going to get free VPs. And first owner to build on the top level free. So I'll just keep those out of camera view. You're also going to get points from these sort of entertainment tokens 3 to 1, but we'll go over that at the end. So the starting player then is going to place their VP down on one of these locations. So you can see you've got number 1 to 9, and on each particular spot there's some immediate benefits you can attain as long as there's a bonus there. And you can still go to a spot that has not got a bonus, but you're not going to get one of these immediate sort of pickup bonuses. So if we went here, we're immediately going to get 1 money. If we went here, we're going to get nothing. We're going to just have to wait till the actual action. So the first sort of phase is placement of these VPs. You're going to put 1 down. So let's just play it out, shall we? So we are looking at the board. We can see the bonuses, and these all start up on these red arrows here. Do I want to go to upgrade equipment? Well, let's show you what all that's about. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to take 1 buck from the supplier, and all the money's just hiding. So they've taken 1 mil. Over to blues then. They are going to, let's just sort of demonstrate what player training is, and we'll go here. We're going to take a win token, and these are great because you're going to need these to be able to get and commit to these sort of areas on the field here, and also get some money on certain spots. Next player up, orange, they're going to go for hiring staff. Now you can go on these spots as well. The only sort of limitations are that you can't put, well, no one can put another one on the same spot. So, you know, this player could go here again. Orange can go on here. You know, that's no problem. You can put all your workers on the same action. You just can't go on the same sort of bonus area. Okay, so these guys are thinking, right, let's go and maybe, let's get some money, shall we? So we're going to go there. Back around then, clockwise. We've only got 1. Now, I should add, you start with 2 VPs. You could get up to potentially 4. So they're just out of camera view. You can go to this spot to attain them. We are going to go and ticket. Oh, no, it's too early for ticket sales. Oh, what to do? Let's go merchandising. So we'll go down here because it's a bonus token. I haven't been taking the bonuses actually. Yeah, we did that one. This one, orange, are going to get a coin. And this player is going to get to take one of these employee cards. Now, I keep this face down because it's not actually in play yet until you've hired it. But we can see here, we've got an ad agency. So you can see the cost of hiring at the top, and it's got no salary, which is kind of nice. And during the star action, it's going to give us some money and one of those entertainment tokens. So we're going to keep that face down for now, which was the red player. Now, when you do take an employee from this action here, or this bonus, you automatically reveal one of these players. So we've got an all-pro quarterback that's been placed in the sort of draft area here. Back around to blue then, we are going to go here, and we're going to take one of these equipment tokens. So you can see these little red helmets here, so the Blues have attained one of them. And finally, orange is to play. I'm not thinking best strategy here. Let's say they're going to go and build here. So they're going to take one money. Well, let's go and show you what this little blue icon does. That means they get one of these build tokens here. Okay, everyone has placed VPs, and you attain those bonuses immediately, unless you're on one of the spots that hasn't got them. Then you will relocate these bonus tokens. So how that works is, if there's a VP on it and there's a bonus token, boom, it is coming off. So we can see this one has a VP. We're not going to be placing one down. This one, no one has gone there. So to make that favourable, we're going to put a bonus token down for the next round to entice someone to come over there. No one has come to this spot, and there's still a bonus token there. So what you do is just flip it up, and that means the next time someone is there, it's going to be a double bonus, which is great. This one, someone's been there, so we get rid of that. No one's been here, so we're putting a bonus. No one's been here, so we're going to put a bonus down there as well. I'm just going to pinch this one. We do have a VP here. It's weird saying VP, Vice President. They've gone, and that's gone. So that is the next sort of phase. You just sort of placing those bonuses, removing them, and turning them over if needed. So we then actually do the actions themselves. So we start from the top left, and we go and sort of read in order. So this row, and this row. And the first player, that's kind of simultaneous, really. Some of these don't impact you too much, but you'd go by the starting player and go clockwise. So red is going to do this action, and this is literally called upgrade equipment. So you're literally just going to take 2 of these red tokens, done, and you take your VP back. The blue player is going to take 2 as well. And they're back. So we go over to player training. So this location, you get to spend as many times as you want. 2 of these for 1 win token. And they've only got 3, so we can only do 1 transaction there, and we've attained a win token. No one's there. We keep going, and we're on to build material. So here you can either spend 1 money to attain one of these building tokens, and they're going to be really useful in building on the stadium there. Or we could actually place a cube of ours, so one of our cubes, one of the 7, on the stadium itself. But we're going to have to, attain those first before we start doing that. So we are just going to go and spend 2 million, or 2 money, and we're going to take 2 of these tokens here. Boom. Now you can do that as many times as you want, as long as you got the money. Over to here, no one's there, no one's here. Over to here, we've got sponsorship sales. We're literally just going to go and get 2 money, because we will be having to pay salaries shortly. Okay, over to red players, the last one. So merchandising, you're going to take 1 money, and you're going to take 2 entertainment tokens. And there we are. We've literally gone through all the actions. The next thing we're going to do then is we are going to resolve the game time effects. So looking at anywhere that has this little football symbol, and it can be on your players as well, typically on here, you're going to get paid out. Now, no, it's early days, no one has anything, but at this time, if someone had this, they'd get 4 win tokens. You will then resolve any loss effects from the bonuses. Well, you pay your salaries first, actually. So we're going to be paying for each VP you have. So remember, there's potential to get up to 4 of these. But at the beginning, we start with 2. We're going to pay 2 million, 1 for each VP. That has been paid. Now, you can see the Reds, easy peasy, they've paid that. But the Blues, though, only have 1 money. So they are going to have to put one of their VPs on holiday for now. So if you can never afford to pay, put them aside and they are out of the next round. But they'll come back in on the round after. And Oranges, they got loads of money, so they're paying 2 VPs. So next round then, Blues are crippled. They've only got 1 VP. Now, if it was the case that you had some players as well and you had employees, they will cost whatever salary there is there. And if you can't afford that, then they're going to have to go back to the discard pile. So really be mindful as to what players and what employees you're going to take on. You can see a salary of 1 here for this analyst before you actually develop your infrastructure there. Okay then, so then we'd resolve loss effects. Now, what's loss effects? Now, if no one came here for the next round, you would then put another token on here. And if it was that state of play after that round, there's going to be a loss, which means you look at this particular spot, which is number 4, and everyone is going to lose 1 win token if that has not been, no VP has gone there to action it. So that's what taking your losses is all about. We then move on the commissioner pawn to the left, and we then start a new round. And this now, as you can see the locations, this looks more appealing. Now you're going to get 2 times the benefits. So the blue player is up. Now they've got a couple of win tokens, and they've got 2 of these as well somehow. I can't remember how they attained them. So let's go and demonstrate this one here, a bonus. And we are going to go just get some money because we've only got the 1 VP actually. And yeah, we need money. So they're going to take their instant bonus. Great. Over to Oranges. Let's see something we've not tried. They've got a bit of money. And we're going to go and get... which one to do? Let's go... Oh, I quite like this double bonus, but do I need to be doing that right now? What about this one? Let's go and draft. So when we go to draft and trade, you'll notice there's a 1. So you can either retain a money as a bonus, pick up a higher employee card, well, an employee card, you hire it later at this spot, or you could, I'll show you what Star's doing in a minute. This one allows you first dibs when it comes to drafting or trading. So we're going to go there. Back around to Reds. They are going to go, so they've got a bit of money, entertainment tokens. They're going to go up here and they're going to take one of these win tokens straight away. Blues have no more VPs. They're on holiday this early on in the game. Oranges are around, so they... Oranges, what do we want to do? Maybe we're going to go here. You can have 2 on the same action, that is fine. So again, this card means they're going to take one of these and they're going to have a little sneaky look at an analyst. They're going to place it face down in front of them and reveal another card to the draft. Now, these are expensive players. They're going to cost 2 money, and we can see the salaries on a lot. Well, they are for this one, this all-pro quarterback. Now, Orange is made. Well, they've got some money. Okay, back around to Red. Now, Red is currently turning 2 of these equipment tokens into that one, and then maybe they want to go and hire staff. Let's see what staff member they've actually got. This ad agency. Okay, we're going to do that one. Hopefully we can afford it. So we've gone here. We've taken money because we're going to need that for those salaries. Now everyone has placed their VPs. So once again, we go across the board. No one has gone here. Someone's gone here and this one's gone. No one went here, and I kind of did that on purpose. So we're going to put another 2 times loss on there. This one attains a token. This one's gone, and these 2 have some bonuses. So we've done the bonus phase. Now we're going to do those actions. So what have we got? We have player training. So they are going to turn 2 of these equipment into a win token. You could do it as many times as you want. We've only got the pair of 2 though. That's back. So the red player is equally going to hire staff. Now at this spot, you can either spend 6 money to take another VP, and remember there's up to 4, or we can hire as many employees as we have face down in front of us. So they've only got the 1 for now. We're going to pay this sort of recruit cost at the top, which is 1. And we now have this ad agency in our possession, which means when we activate one of these stars on a future round, we're immediately going to get 1 money and 1 entertainment token Very powerful. Right, this one's back. Over to the blue player. So this location, you can see, dependent on how many of these win tokens you have, up to maximum 5, you get paid out money. So we've got 2, we're going to get paid out 2 million. If you had 5, you get paid out 5 million. If you have 7, you're still only getting paid out 5 million until you get to 10 of these win tokens, and then you're getting 5 plus the 1 is 6. When you get to 20, it's 5 plus the 1 plus the 1 is 7, and so on. Okay, so blues have been. The orange then, so they are going to get a chance to draft 2 cards in this case. There's 2 out there. Now, can they afford this? I don't think they really can. They haven't really thought about this properly. So they're going to... You don't have to take the action there. You can always just take your VP. So they're going to just take 1 back. And they're going to pay 2 money to take this one. She's got a free salary. So they've paid the cost here. Place that in front of him. I'll just put that there for now. And they are done. Okay, a lot going on. So let's go through a few actions that haven't demonstrated. Upgrade equipment, as I've explained, you're attaining these red tokens. And they're great because you're going to need those to turn them into win tokens on the player training. You're also going to need those to go to various spots on the field here. You can see when we'll demonstrate that in a bit. You can see there's some of those tokens needed. Hiring staff, we've just demonstrated. You can either get your extra VP or you can hire the staff, as we showed down here, the ad agency. Your playbook is all about getting those win tokens and the option to actually place a cube out onto the field. So let's say you manage to have 8 of these win tokens. You don't need to spend them. You just need to have them. You will then take one of your cubes and you place it on one of these locations here. Now you can see, if we want to go further up on the pitch here, you're going to need 2 of those equipment tokens. That's a cost. But let's say we just want to go here for now. That's going to be 4 victory points at the end of the game. Now, you can only ever have 1 of your tokens on here, but you can pick any of these fields depending on how many win tokens you got. So you might end up with 4 here. Maybe you don't want to go for those. You think you can get more VPs going up the levels here. And I'll give you a demonstration of what happens with all the levels in a moment. So next up then, we are doing the game time. And still, we've got an all-pro corner. So this chap here is going to get this player win token. This person, nope, they've got nothing on their employee there. So the more of these players you attain, you're getting stuff at the game time bonus at game time. And there's also various bonuses on here. If you go to this sponsored concessions and you have one of your tokens on there, and again, there's costs if you're last to build here, there's costs for doing so. But you can see the cost there is going to be 2 build tokens, and each time game time comes around, you're getting 1 money, which is great. Building your engines, also with VP at the end. You got a license store here, costs only 1 build token, but this particular one is going to give you 1 money during this merchandise phase. So when you activate this, you're getting 2 money and 2 entertainment tokens, so variety. Now you have to have at least 1 cube on these locations to be able to put something on the next rung of the ladder as such in the stadium. And once you've done that, you need at least 2 tokens in different areas to be able to place on the top level. And you can see there's a host of benefits there. Now, if you're last to the game, as I say, there's more costs as you go along. So what have we got then? We've got Platinum Club Suite. You can see you're going to need 7 of those tokens and you're going to this build materials spot. But they're going to give you, 1 extra money when you come to this ticket sales spot. You're going to get 2 money during game time. You've got more money from Super Food Court. And pretty much similar to that one, but slightly less VPs. You've got the VIP restaurant that's getting you similar. And then you've got this new stadium as well, which is getting you 1 money and an entertainment token, or 2 money during ticket sales. And there's similar things sort of around here as well. Just keep an eye on the iconography, but we've got ahead of ourselves there. That's what's going on there. Okay, so game time is done. Everyone's got to pay those salaries. So now we have an employee here, and the red players got no salary on there, but they still have to pay for their 2 VPs. Paid. The blues are now coming back from holiday, and they still have to pay 2 for those. Or do they actually? It might only just be the 1, because they only utilised the 1. Yeah, I believe that's right. They only paid the 1, and this one's coming back from holiday now. The orange then are paying for 2, but they've not got enough money. They need to... Oh, no, it's a salary of 0. They're safe. You can see if I had to pay a salary, I'd either be taking one of my VPs on holiday or I would have to get rid of that to the discard pile. And they've actually got an employee, which maybe want to go and hire a staff next time. Okay. So where were we? We've got a 2 times loss out there. Now, I can't remember if that happens now or if that happens on the next turn. But if there's this out there, you can see playbook, everyone's going to lose a win token. Okay. I think that's as soon as, someone should have gone there to took the bonus, but they didn't. Okay, we are now back around to placing your VPs. So let's see if there's any actions I've not gone through. I kind of got cut off halfway looking at the board. So we've gone through those. This one, yep, you can, attain build tokens or you can place them out. This one's ticket sales I've already gone through. Drafting cards we've gone through. Sponsorships about money and merch. Yeah, we've gone through them all. In terms of the actual spots then, yep, you want to go to these ones to get higher employees face down, and that triggers cards coming out in the draft. You can also trade here as well, which is where, maybe this player isn't working out for you and you can trade it for someone else and you don't have to pay the additional costs at the top. This player comes in, you've done a trade. Or maybe you just want to trade your card in and you want to take some of these tokens that are just out of camera view. So you'd have these normally here. You could just trade it in for 5 money or you could trade it in for 3 VPs. And then it's first come, first serve. So that's a bit about the trade. I think that's pretty much all that. Oh, the star then. So what's going to happen is when you trigger a star, you get to pick one of your employees now face up and you get the bonus. And it's only one of your employees. If you go on a double bonus, then you could trigger 2 different ones, but it's 1 employee per turn. So, yep, you get the bonus at the bottom. So let's play out one more sort of round then. And we pass the commissioner over. Oranges are up. They have got no money and they have got this here now. Let's go and make sure we get rid of this one, hey? And we are going to go here. So we're going to get 2 of these win tokens back around to red. I should add these entertainment tokens. Don't do a fat lot during the game. They're just sort of accumulating 3-to-1 ratio for actual points at the end of the game. Let's go and, we're going to need money, but where's the best? We could go to ticket sales for money, but we've only got 1 win token, so we're only going to get 1 there currently. So maybe we're going to go sponsorship sales. We're going to get 1 immediately. Back over to blue. Here we're going to go and get some equipment. So we take 1 as a bonus. Back around to orange. Maybe they want to reveal some more cards. So they take another employee. The master chef. No salary and no higher cost. We like that one indeed. And we also reveal one of these. Oof, we've got no draft cost, but a salary of 1. Back around to red. Maybe they're like, oh, I want to go and draft. I'm going to go there. Because you don't actually get a bonus for going there. It's just giving you first dibs. Blue is up. Now, blue still needs more money, but maybe we go there, player train, and we're going to take a coin straight away. And oranges, they don't have any more players, VPs. That's frustrating because I really wanted to go and hire this employee into my hand because there's no cost and I'm getting certain bonuses there. Okay, everyone's placed out. We then do these bonus tokens again. So that one's going there. That one's been removed. These are coming out here. We've got none on them. Yep, and this one turns over. I believe that's right. Okay. Action time then. So technically orange is going first. They're going to get 2 of these equipment. Done. They're getting 2 equipment as well. And then they're going to turn 4 equipment. So you can do as many times as you want, remember. And we can attain 2 win tokens. I've got a load of tokens I should add just out of camera view. But you can see them all there. Okay, blue's back. Orange is going to... Orange, what have we got? We haven't really... Oh, we have got 1. Okay, we're going to build. No, orange. I haven't got enough win tokens. But let's just assume, because we're going to wrap it up here. Let's just assume you had 15 of these win tokens. They've gone to this playbook spot, so they can either take 1 win token or place 1 of their cubes out on the pitch. So we're going to go and put it with 15. We could go to the playoffs. Now we have actually got some equipment tokens, so we're going to spend 2 of them as well. And we are going to put it there, which is 8 victory points for the end of the game. Now we can't go back to this spot like I've already said, but we can go to any of the others in any order. And you keep your win tokens. Okay, back to red. They are drafting one of these, and we like the look of this one, so we've got no draft cost, but we have got a salary to pay shortly. And we now go to sponsorship sales, which they're going to get 2 money. Very much needed. Okay, game time is upon us. So this player is getting another win token. And these guys are getting 2 win tokens for this All-Pro Centre. And if you can see that in the camera view, let's put that here, you can see All-Pro Centre. Now we have to pay salaries. So what have we got then? Oranges have got 2 VPs. They've got no salary in this. And both their employees out of camera view are still face down. So they're just paying 2 million, which they haven't actually got money. Wow, I've really messed up for oranges. So they're going to have both players on holiday next time. They're doing nothing. The blue players, what's there? They've got 2 VPs, so they're paying the money for that. And reds have got 2 paid, and they need to pay 1 money for this All-Pro Centre. Okay, so you are literally going to keep going, folks, until one player has exhausted all their cubes and you play out the end of that round and you score at VPs. So just a quick refresher on here. The orange player is the only player. They've placed 1 down here. Let's say they go for another one on this sort of sponsor concessions. They can place then on the second level. Maybe they build on this one, pay the costs. Then they're going to need another one somewhere on here. Maybe they go for there, pay the costs. And then they could place 1 up here. So you can see how you can progress through the rounds and build things up. Now, there is VPs to be attained from the board itself. So on the field, you're going to get points there. Any sort of points from having developed these areas around here. Some of these have VPs. You can see this veteran head coach, 3 VPs there. If you've managed to attain these first, some victory points on there, and you're going to be turning these 3-to-1 ratio as well into victory points. And I believe that's all the locations. Most VPs is the winner. There we are, folks. Enjoy.